In this video, I'm going to show you how to solve the 2005 Form B FRQ. So in this particular problem, it gives us dy over dx equals negative x squared, negative xy squared over 2. Let y equal f of x be the particular solution to this differential equation with the initial condition f of negative 1 equals 2. Part A wants us to do the 12 points indicated, so x, y. We need m, that's our slope, or dy over dx, whatever you want to call it. So we'll do negative 1, 0. If you plug that in, that's 0. That's a great one to have. So you're going to have a slope of 0 here. All of these are going to be slope of 0 because y is 0. Now you'll also have a slope of 0 here because 0, 0 is also 0. And you're also going to have a slope of 0 here because x is also 0. So that made our life easy for most of these. Now, we're going to try negative 1, comma 1. If we plug that in, we're going to get negative times a negative is a positive times 1 squared. You're still going to get 1. Make sure it looks like it's going to touch that line if you continue it. Okay, let's do negative 1, comma 2. If you plug that in, that's going to be slope of, I'm sorry, that should be 1/2, not 1. So it should be 1/2, 1/2, 1/2. So let me fix that. This will be 4 over 2, slope of 2. Okay. Okay, last few. Now we're going to plug in 1, comma 2. If you do 1, comma 2, that slope is going to be negative 2. So negative 2. And the next one should be 1/2. And now if we do 2, 1, we're going to get negative 2 over 2, which is negative 1. That's negative 1, negative 1. That looks like it's negative 1. And the last one, 2, 2, is going to be 8 over 2, but it's negative, so negative 4. That's going to be really steep. Okay, now we could get to the real part that has calculus. It says write an equation for the line tangent to the graph of f at x equals negative 1. Well, if x equals negative 1, you need a point and you need a slope. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to plug in the negative 1. So negative 1 over 2. Write an equation for the line tangent to the graph at negative 1. So it wants us to find x equals negative 1, but it gave us the 2 up here. So when you plug that in, you're going to get 2 squared. So you're going to get 4, negative 4. So you're going to get this is negative 1, not 1. So negative times a negative is positive. Now you're going to get 2. Okay, so now when you write the line tangent, you're going to write y minus 2 equals 2 times x plus 1. Y equals 2x plus 2 plus 2. So y equals 2x plus 4. Okay, last part of the problem says find a particular solution. Y equals f of x. So you have f of negative 1 equals 2. So we're going to have to separate. So we have dy over dx equals negative x y squared over 2. So now you're going to get dy over y squared equals negative 1/2 x dx. Now you're going to integrate. When you integrate, this is y to the negative 2, so it's going to become negative 1 over y. And this will become x squared over 4, but it's negative. X squared over 4, derivative 2x over 4, yes, plus c. Plug in your condition now. So we have negative 1 comma 2. So when we plug that in, we're going to get, let me do the work over here on this side so I'm not in the way. Negative 1/2 equals negative 1/4 plus c. So c equals 1 negative 1/2 plus 1/4. That's going to be 2/4. So c equals 1/4. No, negative 1/4 because that part's bigger. Okay, so now we have negative 1 over y equals negative x squared over 4 minus 1/4. We want to solve for y, so we're going to have to invert everything. So what that means over here is we're going to multiply by y. So when we multiply by y, we're going to get negative 1 equals negative x squared over 4 minus 1. I guess that might be easier. Combine it together and put the y over here. Now, let me just move this canvas so we have more room. Okay. So now, when you continue this, now you're going to have to divide. So now you're going to get x squared minus 1 over 4 equals y. Getting there. Negative. Can't forget that part. So now you have a fraction over a fraction, so you're going to get y equals 4 over x squared plus 1, and the negatives are going to cancel. This negative and that negative cancel. And this, you're basically dividing everything by negative 1. Okay, I hope this video helps.